wounded troops, but the Secretary of Defense found time for a sales pitch. Hegseth must answer for this today. No military family should learn from a newspaper what its government refused to tell them. Everything this administration is telling Republicans behind closed doors must be shared with the entire Congress. And Senate Democrats will now force another vote this week to end this unauthorized war and bring our troops home. Trump cannot hide the wounded and call it peace. Congress must end this war. On corruption. Trump's corruption is not a side story of this presidency, it's the business model. He's turned the presidency into the most profitable scheme of his life and left American families with the bill. This week, I launched a Democratic Senate
Give this a boot here. Oh, weird. Testing. That is okay. Now it's working. That was the strangest thing I've ever seen the software do. Huh. Well, as long as it's going. Sorry, YouTube. Very good.
Effort to expose the corruption, show Americans what it costs them, and develop reforms to stop it. Take Trump's Truth API for $100,000 a month. Wall Street can buy early success to the president's market-moving posts, and in a millisecond, traders can make a fortune if they get this information first. If a White House aide sold presidential announcements to traders, it would be an earth-shattering scandal. And now Trump makes it a subscription plan. We said
a subscription plan. Oy vey.
We're talking about corruption. Every day he gives us more proof, such as what he just did with Trump Truth, with his API. Then there's the $400 million luxury jet. Largest gift ever handed to an American president, and add another $1 billion to retrofit it.
But he doesn't get to keep it, you fucking shithead.
Trump gets the plane, taxpayers get $1 billion bill. Warren Harding, generally regarded as the most corrupt president in history, was a piker compared to this guy. It is the Trump formula. He gets the gift. His wealthy friends get the advantage. Working families pay the bill. Senate Democrats will follow the money, expose the deals, and at the end of this work period, we will introduce major legislation to stop this abuse. The presidency is not a family business. The White House is not for sale, and the American people are not Donald Trump's easy marks.
Okay, cool. Oh no, it's not. Now it's not working. Oh darn. I just got the Mac in here to show this off real quick. The beginnings of it anyway. That my share here. There we go. But look at it. It's starting. It's beginning. We've got an app. See, now it's not connecting to my my AI account. but I had it working. It's because it's actually working on stuff right now. It's got the back end stuff down, but it connects to your AI account. And since it won't do it now, I won't be able to go to the screen, but let me go back. Hey, there it is. Nice. There's the AI analyst. It won't load the chat, but you can chat with it. Findings. This is all poorly structured right now. It's just kind of placeholder. I have a much better design worked out. But it'll basically go through a given pile of documents. I'll be adding more and more. There's already quite a pile. Basically all of Russiagate, like all of the 2017 and 2016 election, all the scandals surrounding that, all the recent D-class files from 2020 stuff from just, like 4 or 5 days ago. SPLC material. I'm starting to load in fraud material. And I don't know where else I'll go after that, but I'm sure there's going to be more. Then I'll be starting to tie in other public sources like feeds of live news, headlines coming in. So if say some character like Chuck Schumer contradicts something that he has said during Senate testimony or whatever, it'll just automatically tell you. You can have it search for various contradictions like that, for timelines that don't match up. Really any damn thing you can think of. And when it gets to the point where I want it to be, let me show where's the mock-up of the, there we go. Pull these up. These are a few possible mock-ups just based on more where I intend the design to go. Conversation space on the left. Here, where's the nice one? What factors could alter the conclusions? Analysts will basically come up with a plan and a way to display the information to you in an easily digestible, intuitive format, whatever that might be for the given situation. Find any kind of details you might want to find, connections you might want to make between documents in this pile or documents in all the piles, everything we got. And it should have a basically a more or less fully automated mode where you can kind of sit there and watch it work, jump in when you want to and redirect it, but it should basically more or less work all on its own, just with an initial little push in the general direction you want it to go to, or the topic you want it to look into, the person you want it to look into or build a profile on. You just kind of nudge it in that direction and let it go. And if it starts going overboard and doing things you don't want it to do, you step in and say, okay, hey, don't do that. Oh, look, it's it's working. I need to enter a password in here. All right, sorry, I haven't been able to see my chats here. But that's where it's going. Currently have OpenAI implemented as a provider, fully good to go. Next up is Grok, and I've confirmed that you can 100% do this. Like, you can 100% use your Grok account or your X account, so you'll be able to connect. If you pay for blue check on X, I think even if you don't, I think they still give free use for even for unpaid accounts. So you can tie that in and actually use it to kind of like start building, finding interesting things in public document releases and tying in news as it comes out. I intend this to be like a full kind of personal intelligence suite, so to speak, with as much depth as you want, whether you're kind of a tech tard and you don't really know what you're doing, or you're like a freaking pro. I would like to kind of provide capability for both sets of users. It should have quite a bit of depth to it, but it should also be pretty simple to use for most people. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna tap my password. It's going through the rebuild right now. Trying to implement all that new stuff, so.
So
I will talk more at length about it in the days to come as things continue to develop. And then after that, it's on to live streaming, which I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I don't know. Might see us become a platform in our own right. Just putting that out there. Might let anybody stream. Replace DLive? Would anyone like our own DLive replacement? Personally, kind of getting tired of how Rumble works in a lot of ways, so no idea how feasible that is, but I'm gonna investigate. Gonna see what I can do. I mean, Vaughn is a pretty small platform too. They do it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll become a platform, and all the hosts can just stream whenever they want, at whatever time they want, and then we can have more people come stream, and we'll tie in all of the news stuff I'm building too. Oh, by the way, you want to see a kind of sneak peek at the new site? Sort of. This is also just kind of placeholder material, just FYI. It's not not even close to locked in stone, but this is kind of the general direction I've been going with for now. The name also is a placeholder. That is not what we will be going with. Although it is a good descriptor of what I intend this to be. Citizens Intelligence Service. Anyone can join. Open to all. All work product visible to all. At least the publicly submitted stuff. All the stuff you work on your own computer, of course, is not going to be publicly visible by people, but I do intend to have it. I do intend it to have a very like collaborative aspect to let people dig into these topics together, like have basically like a public map, so to speak, building the map, right, of what's going on in a given topic, Russiagate, or whatever the heck people end up wanting to dig into. Where you can basically like see, you submit a finding, you can, and then it becomes publicly visible, and other people can kind of continue chasing down that path and add info to that finding, add further findings. update it, just kind of continue to build it out. That makes sense. Okay, here we go. Zoom out. All the language is going to get redone. This is all just like AI slopped placeholder speak. Reword this and get it sounding a little more human. Does it have any of the case file material yet? No. Maybe. Document viewer not working yet. Search. Okay, that's not working yet either. Yeah, I haven't been working on this side of things. Been working on the app, so more to do here. Hey, look, here we are. So that's where I have the soapbox kind of slotting in for now. But like I said, I think perhaps, depending on whether or not I can pull it off, it might be cooler to just become a full-blown platform, like a live streaming platform. I don't know what you guys think of that, but would you contribute a little bit of, because it would cost, I'm sure it would cost some money, like take a little loot. I don't know how much exactly, but I'll be looking into it. I would also possibly, we can grow, open up some opportunities for other income streams to get things funded and growing further. Running ads and sponsors, so on and so forth. I don't know what. We'll see. But exciting stuff, right? It's interesting. Able to do quite a lot. Just me. Granted, it's taken a while to get this far, but I learned to code, so they told me to do it. They told us all to do it, and now I did it. So here we are. All right, let me keep going. We got like, I don't know, 50 left. I am probably going to join the late night crew tonight, so I don't know exactly what time I'll join them. Mega and Salty and friends, but probably around 10 o'clock or so. I'll roll in. Might have more to show then, depending on how far along I get. Hosts, if hosts are listening, I see Founder Files, sir, out there, and him. I don't know if there was anyone else earlier. I thought maybe I saw some. No, but I'll definitely be wanting input from hosts soon on the streaming side of things and what people might want to use, features we might want to build. And from you guys, just viewers, everyone. All right, where were we here? Here we go. Sound back. Boomer can go to heck. Go to heck.
Hi, guys. Just curious to get your thoughts on President Trump's big announcement last week regarding election interference. Obviously, these new declassified documents have come out showing that there's over 250,000 aliens registered to vote. I mean, is that not concerning to you?
I mean, we want to make sure that, we have free and fair elections, and we already have laws in the books that help us deal with this kind of stuff.
So wouldn't the Save America Act be the perfect piece of legislation to pass to ensure that only legal citizens are voting?
I mean, by and large, only legal citizens are voting in elections across our country, and there's just no proof of mass voter fraud and mass numbers of people going to vote that aren't supposed to vote. It's just not true. It's been litigated.
There's not one single instance to your knowledge of this happening? I mean, if there even was like some close call, wouldn't it be worth like passing solid legislation to ensure this actually never happens? Because
I think it's worth enforcing the laws we have on the books that help us deal with this already. I don't think it's worth passing legislation that would make it harder for law-abiding citizens to cast their ballot.
But it wouldn't make it harder.
Like everyone should think. Well, yeah.
Would it make it harder?
I think. Well, I think the average person should think about this. When you go to vote by mail, do you want to have to Xerox copy your ID and send it in with your ballot? Like, the average person, whether you're Democrat or Republican, hears that and goes, no, that's too much. And that's part of what's in this bill.
But the average American wants secure elections. They want to ensure their vote counts. So wouldn't they be willing to go the extra length to just provide a photo ID and a proof of citizenship, which is documentation virtually every American has?
The average American doesn't want to have to Xerox copy their identification, send it in with their mail-in ballot. What if you're out of ink? What if you don't own a printer? You're just adding all these barriers to voting. We have laws on the books to help deal with this. Let's enforce those laws.
That's breaking news, making sure.
I just saw that. Yeah, they disclosed.
People, man. Shadow Artist said, let us know the cost. Maybe we can help. Thank you. That is very sweet of you. Well, I can already tell you the cost of like hosting the server is going up. I had to get a couple upgrades to it for storage. Forget exactly what it is, but it's something on the tune of like 50 bucks extra a month. And then there's the coding, so all the coding subscriptions and whatnot. So every little bit helps, and I can already tell you we're pretty that time of the month, and I haven't asked for money in weeks, I think, at this point. So here's me doing it now. We definitely need it. If you want me to keep building and making fun stuff, I mean, if you don't, I get it. I guess. Well, no, I don't. But you do you. I would like to continue building fun things for the community. And in fact, I'm actually thinking of like open sourcing the software, like legitimately. So like anyone can add to it and build on top of it, which would be interesting. Not really sure about that yet, but we'll see. But yeah, seriously, like I definitely need funding to continue doing it. It's not outrageously expensive, but it's not cheap either. It's subscriptions cost, 100, 200 bucks a month. I use a couple of them already, and I could probably use one more at this point. Because I max them out every week, and there's more that I could build. So if you feel like throwing money my way, I promise I'll use it for fun things and make you proud. I just wish I would have had access to the tech like that like 5 years ago or so, because I didn't freaking know my way around running a website at all. No effing clue. But these days it's a very different story. Times have changed quite a bit. I should probably throw the links out there. Let me do that. Donorbox.org. There you are. There we are. Let me get Cash App. Bing. And to PayPal. PayPal. Okay. What's next here? We got like 5 minutes. All right. DSA back candidate Donovan McKinney. Oh, he might knock out Sri Tardanar.
You are running as a Democrat against a Democratic incumbent, right, with Sri Tanadar. And for you,
That's such an idiot.
what gave you the cause to challenge?
Well, probably the fact that he's an idiot and like, I don't know, a three-legged pirate, retarded pirate could probably like beat him, no problem.
Him.
Well, I mean, he has a lot of issues with him.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He come right out and say it.
Particular, I mean, your viewers can just Google him. But in reality, we need somebody who's going to serve the district.
Yeah.
And I remember there were 3 instances where I was like, you know what, enough is enough. So we had some trail derailment.
What is this thing here, by the way?
In the downriver Western Wayne County portion of the district, that, like, you know, were like the trains were coming in with nuclear waste and all that stuff, and ended up derailing and causing a lot of harm in our communities, and literally he failed to show up. A lot of local leaders.
Of course he did. U.S. Army veteran Andrew Arabaka is in custody after allegedly setting off fireworks and igniting a fire outside 26 Federal Plaza in New York City. Oh, this guy, yeah. Andrew Arabaka. Officers found an airsoft rifle, so that's what that was, huh? It wasn't a real one. It was an airsoft rifle. Cute. 2 axes, a hammer, a machete, and 3 knives. He was trying to get killed. Or someone was trying to get him killed. In fact, he's probably mentally ill, easily influenced, so on and so forth. Jasmine Crockett says the real reason so many people were rooting for Spain to win the World Cup was because of racism.
The World Cup that captured the imaginations of the entire world when they saw all of these people of color that was playing for all these teams. And ultimately, if you recall, the last 2 teams, it was Argentina and Spain. And it seemed like the vast majority of the world was rooting for Argentina.
Gee, I wonder why.
Or actually,
Maybe because Spain sucks.
against Argentina, right? And why was that? Just give me an explanation if you could.
Because Spain sucks.
Yes, if you'll just let them finish the answer.
Spain had the best team. Maybe that's why they were rooting for them.
There's also a racist history that exists.
Mr. Byer, you're recognized.
What? Large wildfire erupts in southern Iran. Ooh, yikes. What?
We're talking about those millions and millions of illegals, undocumented people who belong to my community. Probably
Where would that be? Mexico?
80% of the undocumented belong to the Hispanics, the largest and fastest growing minority in the country. So why don't we give them dignity? Let them stay.
You know what would be dignified? Would be like getting the fuck out, pardon me, and sorry, returning home, going home, and cleaning up their own country. That would be dignified.
Who do not have a criminal record. Let them continue contributing to the #1 economy in the world so we can continue being the #1 military in the world. If we don't have the economy, we don't have the guns.
Pardon my French.
And we cannot
I'm
defend
sorry,
ourselves.
These people just set me off.
We're talking about...
I'm sorry. Like, there's absolutely nothing dignified about anything they're trying to do to these people.
Do you believe that men can become women?
Ma'am, as the director of the museum, that's not relevant
Smithsonian's National Museum of American History director.
in this case.
It's very relevant. You've got men dressed up as women, and you have them on displays in front of kids. Do you think men can become women, yes or no?
So RuPaul's Drag Race, which is the
It's a man.
That's a man.
RuPaul is a man
That's
who
a man.
dresses like a woman, literally.
Correct.
Literally.
What is a woman, Dr. Hartig?
As a director and as a historian, it's not my opportunity.
You sexualize the American History Museum.
What about as a woman? What about as a you are a woman, right?
So this is a fair question. What is a woman?
So at the museum,
what is a woman?
We strive to represent and not categorize all Americans.
Okay. Do you?
It's so insane. Wowie zowie. All right. Anything else last minute here? Seth. Okay. Let's go to the tippy top. Tippy top. Last minute. What's the witch doing? Oh, look at that. Yes. Pete Musico and Paul Beller got their convictions tossed. Oh shit. That's right. It was coming. They're going to take it to the Supreme Court. They're appealing it. And of course, you know, the state's appealing it. Dragging it out. But I don't see any way the Supreme Court rules against him at this point. It would be absurd. So, good stuff. All right, that's it for me. We're at the tippy top of the hour. Let me pop my share off. Mr. Sketch is in. How you doing, sir?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Blessed indeed. As
awesome.
well. There we are.
Very
yes,
cool.
Yes. What you up to tonight? What you got?
Oh, stuff.
Yeah. All right. How's your little one doing, by the way?
She's good.
Yeah.
She's good. It's been. She kind of just doesn't like the attention of everything, but no, she's all right. She's back to being a moody teenager.
So. That's good. In this case, it is good.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, totally. So, yeah, and that guy, whenever they caught up with him, they were like, you were trying to kidnap her. And he's like, no, I was just trying to steal her phone. And so they said, okay, kidnapping and robbery. So his bond went from $50,000 to $300,000. So he's probably not going to get out. So just because of that.
Like cartel?
I don't know, man.
Assume.
I don't know. If he is cartel, that's a big number.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, it's probably hard to find a bail bondsman that would put up with that kind of money.
Yep.
So, yeah,
thank God she's safe,
he's
man.
Married.
That was just what a crazy story.
Oh, it is. Yeah. It is. I got called a propagandist because Alex Jones had this thing where he was talking about the flock cameras, and I was like, yeah, they were just used
to save her,
to get the guy. Yeah. To get the guy. To find the guy.
Yeah.
Without that technology, they wouldn't have been able to do it. And they're like, you're a propagandist. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, no, she's good. We're fine.
Good golly, man.
Yeah.
Well, I will let you get to it, sir. You
awesome.
You have a wonderful show.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Back at you.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. All right. What is going on? Happy Tuesday.
Okay, YouTube friends. That's it. I'm so sorry that I don't know what happened with the audio. Honestly, I think the computer needs a reboot. It's been a week or so. So that's probably it. It's kind of getting clogged up. I will be back as I mentioned later tonight with the Mega Swagga crew. Won't be on YouTube, but come over to Rumble and watch it there. And I will otherwise be back tomorrow. See you then.